Do you have a full-time job, hectic schedule, kids, and other like family obligations? Well, hang in there, because on this video chat, you're about to discover the 5 steps that you need to build your home business empire in the pockets of time that you have in your busy schedule. Hey there, Isai Rodriguez coming at you with more tips, tricks, and advice so that you can get the most out of your network marketing business. So as you're hopping on, if you would, please drop me a like, hit that heart button, drop some elbows on it, show me some love. Let me know where you're tuning in from on this beautiful blue planet that we call home. Share some love, and I'll be sure to return the love back. So listen, I totally understand where you're coming from as far as, having, a hectic schedule, obligations, kids, like you have limited time resources to build your empire, but you have all the drive. You have all the motivation to build something so that you can have an actual life and enjoy that life. And the reality is, in this business is like, because a lot of times people think, like if I had more time, I'd be able to build this, ASAP, nice and neat. Like it would be a cinch. It would be a piece of cake. But listen, the reality is this: if you can't build a successful business on a part-time basis, like in these little pockets of time that you have, if you can't dedicate the time or the focused energy to build that success part-time, then having a full day, like doing this full-time, isn't going to change anything. You know what I mean? If you're not successful part-time, you're never going to be successful full-time. But here's a good thing. Because there's always the silver lining to each gray cloud. There's 5 things that you should be doing daily so that you can actually build that business of yours, on a part-time basis. So let's get right into it. The first thing you have to be doing, obviously, prospecting or attracting leads. There's no business if you have nothing, like if you have nobody to sell to or to present to or to join your opportunity, then you have no business. That's first and foremost. So whether you're prospecting or attracting leads to you, you have to establish some sort of presence online. Like we're all online. Like that's where the eyeballs are. And the number one key to marketing is getting your message in front of the right people at the right time. So you need to be online because that's where all the eyeballs are. You know what I mean? So you need to be in front of them. And obviously, like by bringing and taking your business online, that's going to build your credibility, your likability, and create that influence that you need to influence your tribe, in your favor, to bring them into your business, to have them, buy your product or take your product, consume your product. So you need to get online and do your prospecting or attraction, or attract your leads towards you. So number 2, the second thing you need to do is, once you're getting those leads, once you're attracting those people, you need to connect with them. And now, what do I mean by connect? Because that's the key word here. The key word in that phrase with, connecting with your audience, with your tribe, with your people, is that connection. A lot of times when we first start in our business, we're like we get this in our head, like we need to sell. We need to move product. And all of a sudden we forget how to talk to people. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm the first one. I will admit that at some point when I clicked the sign up as a promoter button and I put my information and my everything like that, and I signed up to be a promoter, at somewhere along that process, I lost my ability to talk to people. So remember, when you're out there connecting with people, be a human first and a marketer second. Number 3, so we're gonna move it on here. Invite your prospect to see what it is that you have to offer. What it is, what are you offering? Your business, your product. Like, invite those people that you're connecting with to see, to take a look, to if they're open to what it is that you have to offer. Now, there's a bunch of ways that you can do this, obviously. And in my opinion, the most effective and the best way to present is through it's essentially through a third-party tool. Have something that explains what it is that your product is, the benefits, your business, the compensation plan. Have tools that do all of that for you. One, because obviously everybody gets that cookie cutter presentation, and 2, it just makes life simpler because you don't have to be a professional. You don't have to know everything about your business. You don't have to know everything about your product. All you have to do is find people that are open to what you have and point them in that direction. And again, everybody gets the same presentation. Not only that, but when it comes time to duplicate, it's a lot easier to tell your prospects or your downline, the people that you bring in. It's easier to instruct them or teach them or show them how to point others to a resource, rather than saying, hey, here's the list, here's the benefits, these are the bullet points you need to touch upon. Make sure you get that message across. It's going to be a lot harder to get people to become that professional, to become that advocate for you. It's going to be a lot easier to teach them how to point others to the tool. So number 4, follow up and close. You have to be following up. If you're not following up, if you're not closing, again, there is no business. So this one used to kill me, actually. This one really, like, I would stumble on this whole follow-up thing when I first started. Thanks for dropping in there. Drop me a like, drop me a heart. Welcome. Thanks for taking some time out of your day to spend it with me. I appreciate that. So getting back to the whole follow-up and close, like, here's the 411. Here's the thing. At the end of the day, you need to be following up with the people that you've connected with to see if they're going to take this to the next level. And the key here is you want to sort and not sell. Like, you're not trying to convince somebody to buy what it is that you have to offer. You're not trying to make them buy. You're not trying, like you just want to know if they're ready to take the next step. If not, then you continue following up. You sort them out. They're not ready right now. You move on. You stay in touch. You follow up. That's basically it. It's really that simple. And remember, connect. Be a marketer first. First and foremost. I'm sorry. Be a human first. Wow. That's the type of day that I've been having. Be a human first and a marketer second. 5th and final, when that person, makes that decision to come into your organization, this kind of pertains more to like your promoters or your distributors. Like, plug them in to whatever system it is that you have to get them started fast. You know what I mean? Like, you should have some sort of system that as soon as you get that message that so-and-so signed up and you have a new promoter and, congratulations, whatever that is, make sure you have a system to take that person and point them into the system and be like, hey, this is where you're going to get started. This is what you have to do. Hit off these bullet points first, and I'll follow up with you in a couple of days. And then follow up. Follow up is magical. Like, that is literally one of the keys to success right there, is your ability to professionally follow up with, with your customers, your potentials, your promoters, and see what it is they need help with. Like, you need to think of yourself at that moment, essentially as a glorified customer service rep. Like, you're there to service or help your promoters, help your new customers get started, understand what they're doing, understand what's the next steps, and just kind of take them along on this new journey that they're going to be on. And that's basically it. It's those 5 little tiny steps. Prospect or attract your leads, because without that, you have no business. Connect with your leads. Connect. Human first, marketer second. Invite them to see what you have with a third-party tool, preferably. Follow up and close. That's number 4. And number 5, plugging them in to your system. So that's about it. So if you found value in this, share this with your team, share this with whoever it is that you feel needs to hear this message. And help me get the message out there. And if you're looking for more advanced trainings, things like lead generation, driving traffic to your blogs, things like that, reach out to me. I have tons of resources, but I need to know what it is what it is you're struggling so that I can get you the right tool in your hand. Also, if you want more in-depth understanding of how you can utilize these 5 tips in your business, or even just get started with these 5 tips, then reach out to me, because I'm currently looking for new leaders, new business builders to bring on my team, so that we can take this and bring this to the next level. I'm always looking for leaders to work with, lock arms with, and essentially build dynasties with. Until the next video, I appreciate you coming out and spending some time with me. I'll talk to you later. Take care now. Bye.